What we have here is a lovely off-the-track thoroughbred mare that just arrived not even 48 hours ago. And what we are doing here is we are letting her check herself out in the mirror. And you wonder, well, what is this about? Well, here it is, right? So if we would have just dumped her out with her cortisol high after a somewhat tumultuous trip and trailer ride here for about 4.5 hours and gone right to work, we would have been working her over threshold. Because as you can see here, a couple days later, she's still a little bit concerned, or at least curiously checking out the mirror. I would say there's a bit of concern in that, as she's frozen right at this moment. And so what we did was we walked her in circles of varying size, a little closer to the mirror, and then gave her some food, and then walked away from the mirror and let her see it from the side of one eye and the side of the other eye. And we did some figure eights and some circles of differing size, never asking her to go so far that she got scared enough that she was showing us any kind of a reaction. We were just trying to keep under threshold and get her used to this area that she's in right now, because she certainly could jump out of it if she wanted to. And after we did that, then we just turned her loose and we let her check it out on her own time. And then eventually she came back to where we were, just sitting in the corner on the opposite end of the arena from the mirror, and hung out, and we called that session over. So today is her second time here in the arena, and you just saw the very beginning of where I just turned her out, and she went and checked herself out in the mirror, and now she's walking back toward me. So if you're ever wondering what a good way to get your horse ready to a change of context, a new arena, that sort of thing, especially if it has mirrors, if you have the luxury and the time to do so, this is a great way to do it, just to let the horse check things out on their own once you have introduced them and reinforced them in that area, to be sure that they're just not going to jump out or run away or just be totally over threshold and out of control and unable to explore things in a way that will help them learn and help them grow and build curiosity and reinforcement. And another thing that we also might do is actually do a little preloading of that mirror area with some food now that she's pretty used to it. I didn't want to do that in the beginning because I didn't want to cause a lot of conflict by putting food in an area where she might be afraid, and then actually get down there and scare herself more. But now that she's getting more used to it, I think our next session will include preloading that area with some food, or at least maybe 3/4 of the way from one end of the arena to the mirror. Maybe not all the way to the mirrors, because I wouldn't want to have her put pressure on herself simply because she wanted the food. So anyway, I hope this explanation helps you. Melissa Deal, Compassionate Horse Click. And if we can help you in any way, check us out on Facebook. Shoot us a message. Let us know what you're dealing with your horse and what you might like some help with.